6 days after Alice's arrival. Richard? Yes? How many times have you tried to reach that pole now? Honestly, I've lost count. And have you ever come close to getting it? What does he expect me to do, Alice? I don't know. I submitted that support ticket like you asked. No reply. I don't think they're listening. No. Neither do I. I'm really, really fucking hungry. Yep. And cold. Yep. They'll come eventually, won't they? This is probably some kind of new age punishment, right? They saw us messing with the thermostat, so they thought, hey, let's fuck with them a little. Let them stew for a bit. Maybe. Well, okay guys, if you're listening, I'm out of pills, I'm starving, I'm freezing, and we still don't have any hot water. Enough's enough, yeah? Now we wait. Yeah. Maybe I'll try sending another support ticket. Don't you dare. Now, Alice, don't underestimate the power of the support ticket. They've gotten me out of many a life or death jam. The time when the TV broke, the time they sent me creamed corn despite me being allergic, the time the toilet clogged. I'm gonna stop you right there. Seriously. Man, it sure is boring when you're cold. I was wondering, actually, about you. Yep. Before all this, what'd you do for fun? Like, when you weren't off fighting wars and things? Well... Wait, no. Let me guess. You're into hiking, right? Mountain biking too, maybe? Camping? The great outdoors? I bet you can tie every kind of knot and light a fire using sticks. I bet you were in the Scouts as a kid. You spend your weekends in the mountains, maybe. Fishing, too. I can just picture you with one of those hats on. Did you ever wrestle a bear, Richard? Come on. I was a model railway enthusiast. No, you weren't. Is that so hard to believe? Yes. Well, believe it. Model railway enthusiast? Well, that's cool, I guess. So, like, did you have a big setup? Did you convert your shed into a huge track like some of those guys do? Well, yeah. Okay, you were right. Hiking, fishing, mountain biking. I've never wrestled a bear, though. Just a couple of very angry raccoons. Oh, man. I liked you better when you were into trains. Well, sorry. I had a train set as a kid, if that counts. No. Have you got enough blankets and stuff in there until they fix the temperature? If they fix the temperature? Well, if they don't, then the answer's definitely no. Exactly. So what if we do if that's the case? They will fix it. Don't you watch the infomercials? This is the safest place in the world. They're not going to let us freeze to death. But what if? We can't afford to think like that. Maybe you should send another support ticket. Maybe I should. When we do eventually get out of here, do you think the snow will have melted? I don't know. I like to think so. I don't know how long your sentence is. Mine's long enough. If the snow hasn't stopped by the time I get out, there won't be a world to go back to. Well, that's a sobering thought. Still, at least we've both got people on the outside waiting for us, right? Can we not talk about this? Every time I think about being stuck here underground for years, I just feel like I'm tumbling down a black hole. Sure, I know what you mean. There isn't a day goes by when I'm not filled with dread over the prospect of not seeing my daughter again. Look at us, right sorry pair. We're so different, really, and yet so similar. I know. It's weird we ended up down here together, isn't it? What do you mean? Oh, nothing really. Just thinking. Okay, let's try to fix this. We need to submit a support ticket, I suppose. Let's have a look. Submit ticket. Okay, let's... hang on. The Typhon ticket system is currently down for routine maintenance. In the event of an emergency, please activate your in-cell emergency device as detailed in section 64C of the Typhon Project Handbook. A guard shall attend to you shortly. Please note, abuse of the emergency device may result in a loss of prisoner privileges. Wait, what? In-cell emergency device? Typhon Project Handbook? First I've heard of any of this. Oh snap. That'll do. Let's talk to Alice. Alice, do you have a handbook? Yes? Alice, when they brought you in here, did they mention anything about an in-cell emergency device? No. Well, not to my knowledge. I was pretty out of it, mind. It's kind of important. Try to remember. Wait, why do I have to remember? Why can't you remember? Well, they never mentioned it to me. Honestly, I'm sure they never told me about it. It seems like a bit of an oversight, don't you think? Well, try to remember back. Did they actually tell you anything about this place? Well, yeah, I mean... Well, there's the infomercial. Oh yes, that vicious thing. What do you do if something goes wrong? What do you do if there's a fire? Well, I imagine there are fire alarms. Plus, you could submit a support ticket. In a fire. Richard? Really? Okay, so what if the computer broke down? What then? Tell a guard? And if there were no guards? There are always guards. Apart from now. Apart from now. Do you ever get the feeling they're making this up as they go along? Well, the infomercial does say this is a test. Fuck the infomercial. It's insidious PR spiel and odious, empty reassurance that everything is safe. We're not safe here, Richard. Sure, if nothing goes wrong, if absolutely no problems crop up in a vault under the ground, then yeah, maybe it'll be fine. But we're expendable. One of us dies, they'll know what to adjust to suit the paying customers later down the line. We are subhuman scum, murderers and deserters, and are going to freeze to death beneath the earth just so that eventually, one day, rich fucks can live free of the snow and the looting and the killing. That's all we are, Richard. That's all we are. It's quite a bleak outlook. I'm being realistic and you know it. Fuck. Have you got a Typhon Project Handbook in there? I've never seen anything of the sort. You know what? I actually do. It's all the reading material they gave me. Can you pass it over to me? Just tie some blankets together like I did. Really? Richard? Am I not capable of just reading it out to you? No, that's not what I meant. I know I'm looking for, and... So tell me. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean anything by it. It's fine. Let me go get it. Got it. Okay, Christ, look at this thing. Talk about blowing your own trumpet. Hey, listen to this. Since the company was established in 1927, UGPT has been the leading market force in meteorological disaster management solutions, eventually branching out into custom safety shelters and various subterranean physics research. In the 1950s, our technologies were embraced by many companies to aid in the creation of durable, withstanding bomb shelters. What a thing to have on your resume. So, what do you want me to look up? Oh, heavens, what was it again? It's not that mess. Can you look up section 64C? One moment. One moment, please. Alright, this seems to be about an emergency device. That's it. That's what we need. In the case of emergency, please follow the standard support ticket procedure. You're joking. However, should this course of action be unviable, each suite has been fitted with an emergency device which, when triggered, will alert the guard post. Note: misuse of your in-cell emergency device may result in loss of privileges. Yeah. Where is it? Hold on, I'm getting to that. I'm glad you're so relaxed about this. Well, it's alright now, isn't it? Once we set off this emergency what's-it, we'll be fine. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, it says, the emergency device is located behind the rear panel of your personal vanity unit. Right. I think I get it. Yep. Oh, it also says, in the case of fire, the emergency device will be rendered inaccessible. Well, that's useful. Thankfully, we're not on fire just yet. Thankfully. Hey, maybe we should both trigger the emergency things, you know, just to stress how much of an emergency it is. Good plan. So, okay, to our personal vanity panel, which I assume is this above the sink. Let's try prying this open. Grrr. Nope, can't get enough grip. So let's use like the broken pole on it or something. No, anything on our plate? Did it give us like utensils? Like a fork, steak knife, butter knife, safety knife. That'll work. That will work. Safety knife, actually maybe it won't work. But if it works, I'm happy it works. Might be a safety knife, but it could just work. Grrr. It worked. It's open. Hey Alice, yeah, there's a button here. Do you want to go and check yours? Sure. Yep, there's a button here too. Okay, you ready? Ready as ever. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You there, Richard? Yeah. So, I expected more of a fanfare. Me too, to be honest. Still, it beeped. That means it worked, right? Guess we need to hang fire until the guard comes down. Well, since we're looking for a way to pass time. Yeah? Yeah, or I might get cut off. I doubt we have to wait long.